Shen, the Eye of Twilight Guide. Hey everyone, in this guide we're looking at Shen, the Eye of Twilight. Shen is a versatile tank and support champion who excels at protecting his team and making game-changing plays with his global ultimate. Let's dive in. Shen's role. Shen is a tanky support who punishes bad enemy positioning and protects his teammates. His ability to teleport across the map with his ultimate lets him be anywhere when needed, turning fights in his team's favor. Shen's abilities passive. Key barrier. Shen gains a shield whenever he uses an ability. The shield's cooldown is reduced if his ability hits an enemy champion. This passive makes Shen durable, allowing him to survive longer in fights. First ability, Twilight Assault. Shen calls his Spirit Blade to his location, empowering his next 3 basic attacks with bonus magic damage based on the target's max health. If the blade passes through an enemy, the damage increases, and Shen gains attack speed. This ability is your primary source of damage. Second ability, Spirit Refuge. Shen sends his Spirit Blade to an ally, creating a zone that blocks enemy auto attacks. This is great for protecting your carries and positioning your Spirit Blade to set up your first ability. Third ability, Shadow Dash. Shen dashes forward, taunting all enemies he hits. This is your engage tool. Use it to disrupt enemy formations or escape tough situations. Ultimate, stand united Shen channels to shield an ally anywhere on the map. After the channel, Shen teleports to the ally. This ability can turn fights by arriving just in time to save a teammate or help secure a kill. Ability upgrade order, max your first ability, Twilight Assault, for the most damage, followed by your third ability, Shadow Dash, for better engage potential. Max your second ability, Spirit Refuge, last, as it's more situational. Item build Shen has slow wave clear and relies on cooldowns, so items that address these issues are key. Searing Crown or Sunfire Aegis for consistent damage and wave clear, Divine Sunderer for dueling potential, Wit's End for additional damage and magic resistance. For survivability, Thornmail, Spirit Visage, and Amaranth Twin Guard keep Shen tanky. For boots, consider Ionian Boots for cooldown reduction, or Plated Steel Caps Mercury Treads based on the enemy comp. Spell's Flash is essential for mobility. For the second spell, Ignite to secure kills. Ghost for extra mobility. Exhaust to reduce high-damage threats to your team. Rune Path, Shen works well with Grasp of the Undying for sustain. Use Bone Plating and Overgrowth to boost survivability. For secondary runes, Demolish is excellent for split pushing and tower pressure. Early game tips. In the early game, Shen is strong in trades when you land your first ability. Look for chances to poke down your lane opponent when your passive shield is up. Position your Spirit Blade strategically to maximize damage. Late game and team fighting. Shen's role in the late game is to protect his team while disrupting enemies. Keep an eye on the minimap, and be ready to use your ultimate to join fights. You can use the ult both defensively and offensively, depending on the situation. In team fights, your job is to taunt key targets and absorb damage, allowing your carries to deal damage safely. Shen's strengths and weaknesses. Shen excels against champions who rely on auto attacks, like Nasus, Sion, and Jax, but struggles against high burst or ranged champions like Darius, Urgot, or Fiora. Understand your matchups to make better decisions in lane and during team fights. Pro tips, landing. Twilight Assault. Always try to hit an enemy champion with your first ability before engaging to maximize your damage and slow them for follow-up CC from your team. Use Spirit Refuge. Wisely, don't just use it to save yourself. Use it to protect allies under threat from enemy auto attacks and reposition your Spirit Blade for combos. Proactive ult usage. Don't wait to use your ultimate until a teammate is about to die. Proactive ult usage can turn the tide of a fight early, securing kills or scaring the enemy into retreat. Communicate with your team when you're ready to ult for aggressive plays. Matchups. Shen is strong against champions like Nasus, Sion, Jax, and Irelia because they rely on auto attacks, which he can block. However, watch out for tough matchups like Darius, Urgot, and Fiora. These champions have more range and dueling potential than Shen, so avoid bad trades and call for jungle help when needed. Conclusion: Shen is a versatile tank that can change the outcome of games with his global ultimate and high sustain. Mastering his abilities and knowing when to use his ultimate can help you lead your team to victory. If you found this guide helpful, like the video, subscribe for more content, and drop a comment on which champion you'd like to see next. Thanks for watching.